Hey guys, welcome back to No Filter Needed. I'm Coral with Dai and Nash. We are your podcast for entertainment, girl talk, and much, much more. As always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share as it does help out our channel. We hope that sometime in the future we will be able to bring this game live on YouTube. So hopefully we can get you guys to participate and just see how it goes from there. All right, so let's go ahead and start our little game of hot or not. With this game, I'm gonna give you guys some traits, some character traits, and we're gonna rate them from 1 to 10. I'll give you guys their rating scale, and you guys will decide if we're gonna keep them as what they are, or if you guys think they're hotter or notter. Okay?
Or notter.
So, these can get a little messy. So just a little warning. Okay, y'all got your boards with you?
Got
it. Alrighty. Y'all ready to get messy?
I love it. I love it.
That's my
middle name.
All right, so to start off, there are two, but they will always go wherever you want to eat.
Mm.
1, 2.
Here it is. We got the same score. And 8, I mean, okay, my reasoning behind the 6 is because I don't really know where I want to eat all the time. So imagine if I'm like, well, I don't know where you want to go. I don't know where you want to go. I don't know where you want to go.
That's the biggest problem too, I'm not gonna lie. But I gave it an 8 just because the consideration is legit, bro.
Aw, yeah, that's cute. That's cute. That's true. That's true.
That's
okay.
Cute, baby. For me, there are 6 because I feel the same way. Half the time, I'm like, I don't know where I want to eat. So we both just gonna be like,
honestly, for me, a hotter version of that is a person that always knows where we're gonna go eat.
That's for sure.
So then I don't have to do the guessing game. That would give them a 10. That would bring them from a 2 to a 10.
You're right on that one.
Quick.
You're right.
It's just like, get ready, we're going here. All right. Get ready.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say. All right, Zaddy.
All right. Next. There are 6, but they're part of the British royalty family. Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
Girl, I don't know. I mean, I get it, right? Being part of a royal family and all, and like the coin is there, you're set for life, but they just don't seem happy. I don't know. 0 for
I'll
me.
I'll be happy.
You'll be happy?
I agree.
I would prefer freedom.
You still get your freedom. You just got responsibilities and duties to take care of.
But is it really freedom? I mean, can they really do whatever the hell they want? I don't think so.
I feel like a badass bitch. I would need a lot of classes though to be able to fit in because I would be the oddball out.
I'm down with the uniform. That is bad. Even the little strip was.
But you wouldn't be a guard.
I didn't say I was gonna be a guard. I'm gonna be the jefa.
The jefa of the guards?
Yeah.
Next question. There are 10, but they're your best friend's ex.
You ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
A 3. LOL.
Messy as fuck.
Messy as hell.
Girl. I mean, for me, it's a 0. Literally and figuratively. No gracias.
No gracias for real.
But when I was in high school, I dated this one guy. And I don't remember what happened. I don't know if things didn't work out or like, I don't know, maybe he cheated or something. So then I went and dated his best friend for like a week. And I was like, yeah, this ain't the life for me. Bah!
Similar
story?
Similar situation. Yeah, for sure. You know, as my best friend, I expected a lot more from me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and so a lot of shit happened, blah, blah, blah. She ends up dating some girl. And then, yeah, her girlfriend ended up falling for me. So I ended up dating her girl.
You're like, an eye for an eye, bitch.
Yeah, don't try.
Damn, that is good.
A long time ago. Who the fuck cares? But they might watch this stuff. I'm gonna leave my reputation as it was. But regardless.
We're not gonna talk about reputations.
This next one, I'm not too sure what it means.
Okay.
But I love the traits. All right. There are 3.
Mm-hmm.
But they have golden retriever energy.
Oh, you are a golden retriever.
It is.
Oh, I love it. Ready.
Ready.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's being baddie. She's talking about herself. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's so cool.
I love it.
Retriever energy.
Oh,
That's like that lovey-dovey, that
Hyper.
yeah. All in.
Clingy.
No breaks. Yes.
Oh.
Blonde.
Is that the energy I give off?
A little special.
A little bit. That's cute. Right. Oh yeah. I like that.
I got 2 more questions or 2 more traits for us. All right, and then we'll finish off. All right, guys?
All right.
All right. There are 7, but they're saving their virginity till marriage. I'm ready.
All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
I mean, they can. If they want to. I respect that decision, you know? But at the same time, it has downsides. Like, because, like, what if it's not good?
Listen, I was just about to say that.
I mean, it would be their first time, so it's like I have to take on the responsibility of teaching you now. Like, now it became a job.
See, I picked the
some books or something. My mom used to have sex books. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Like encyclopedia books, I guess. Like,
right.
They were about a lot of things, but there was one book in particular that was all about sex.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. I read them.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I memorized that book. Oh man.
I just gotta say I picked a 10 because when I'm not saying that I was a virgin when I first met Coral, but when I met Coral, those were my intentions, not to fall in love with per se the physique of the physique of her was more of who she was, her character, her mentality.
Like you put sex on the back end.
Yeah. You can get
Girl,
anybody. Nah, bro. You can get sex from anybody and anybody. I'm telling you, you can get that from anybody. But loving somebody genuinely because of their heart, their character, or anything like that, that's like rare, especially nowadays.
But the sex is good too.
That's funny.
You're too freaking cute, babe. I love you. I kept them as a 7 because no comment.
I ain't about that life.
If it ain't
then you marry, then you got to go through through your options of divorce, separation,
all because it ain't good down there,
dying on the inside for the rest of my life.
Yeah, using a toy for the rest of my life. No, I'm glad. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm good.
I mean, like
we married already.
I respect their decision in waiting till marriage. That is a very bold decision. That is not a common decision that happens nowadays.
That's for sure.
I guess there's not too many cons to it other than the lack of experience.
That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Last trait. This one might be a little hostile, but
a little messy.
There are 8, but they have no problem arguing with you in public. One, 2, 3.
Been there, done that. No one needs to know. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, if you comfortable arguing with me in public, I don't even feel comfortable yelling at my kids in public. Imagine arguing and then all of a sudden it's like an awkward situation. And what if it's like family around or friends around? Like you're just embarrass me in front of people and you feel comfortable doing it? I don't need you in my life.
Yep.
No.
Is that being put on the spot? I can't do that. I don't like that.
I feel like it's kind of like that's almost immature. You know what I mean? Like it's just like every couple has its problems, right? But you don't need to air them out in front of people because you make them people feel uncomfortable to be around you afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm-mm. That's just a walking red flag right there.
Mm-mm. We don't collect red flags over here.
Toxic.
No.
Toxic.
That is a toxic trait for real, though.
All right.
Definitely a 0.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that concludes our little girl talk for today. I hope you guys had some fun. Go ahead and let us know what your opinions are of these traits. I would love to hear them, especially about that last one. But alrighty, guys, let's go on to our next segment.
Welcome to Random Facts, where facts are many, but the truth is number 1. Today's random fact is, in the 1830s, tomato ketchup was sold as medicine to treat diarrhea and indigestion and also jaundice.
Really?
What?
That's kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. If you think about it, how much has ketchup changed then? Since then till now?
An additional fun fact to the ketchup. So, in which Dr. John Cook Bennett, an American physician, in 1834, he decided to sell the recipe in the form of tomato pills.
Tomato pills?
Yeah. Yeah. So this dates all the way back to like 3000 BC in China. Yeah. But we all know you don't like ketchup. Relax.
You don't like ketchup?
No, except if it's on my burgers. That's the only time. I cannot do ketchup and fries. I cannot do, no, don't put ketchup anywhere else.
You cannot do ketchup and fries? What the hell you put on your fries then?
Nothing.
Oh, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, I told you. Like, that's so weird. So I think that Cody, you would like this part because it's kind of disturbing. So, like I said, this goes back to the 3000 BC in China. Ketchup was actually not made by tomatoes. It was a fermented fish paste in the beginning. And then in 1876, Henry J. Heinz introduced a chemical-free tomato ketchup. That's what we all know as today.
Ketchup, yeah.
Heinz ketchup.
Girl, ketchup. Okay, so I in the spectrum of ketchup lovers, I am definitely in the middle. I am not put ketchup on my white rice ketchup, but let's just go back to you don't put ketchup on your French fries?
No.
I mean, I thought the biggest argument was, do you put ketchup on the fries or do you put ketchup on the side of the fries?
On the side.
Ketchup on the fries. Why are you putting an extra step
No. No, ketchup on the side, Dai.
Ketchup on the fries, Nash.
No ketchup, period.
Comment down below what you guys think should be the proper way to add ketchup to your fries. Should it be non-existent, as Coral claims? Disgusting. Should it be on the side so you have one extra step? Or you just put it right on your fries, get a fork, and you don't even need a fork. As long as you wash your hands recently. There is nothing better than fresh fries, salt, and ketchup.
I agree.
And it doesn't sound appetizing. No.
Oh, girl, I can't believe you. Not even wedges? You don't like the KFC wedges?
What's your favorite condiment? Like,
mine? Mayonnaise. I'm gonna slap you across the screen. You better not say mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
You have no favorite condiment?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. I mean, I got you. French fries without salt, that's a whole other thing.
That's not it.
Thing. No. It needs salt and ketchup. I'm like teeter-tottering with A1. Like some days I eat steak and I'm like, some A1 sounds real good right now. And then some days I put A1 and I'm just like, this is too sour.
Vinegary?
Yeah, this is nasty. What the hell? I just fucked up my steak, man. So.
Actually, vinegar is what keeps the condiments fresh. Like the ingredients inside of the condiments. Like, again, ketchup. The tomatoes inside of ketchup is preserved because of the vinegar. So that's what keeps it fresh.
You gonna learn today.
That's crazy. Yeah. No gracias. No tomato. No ketchup. No nothing.
Just have
a
bit of ketchup.
Did you know mayonnaise is made out of
egg whites?
Egg yolks?
I knew that. I saw you make mayonnaise one time. So I don't like too much sauce, which is crazy because my wife is a very saucy person. She needs sauce for everything. And I'm the complete opposite.
Do you do sauce on the side for wings?
For my wings, I could do ranch, blue cheese. I dip that shit in there. That's different. But like everything else, no.
All right, guys. And that's it for our random facts. I did not know that ketchup was such an odd condiment.
Still no.
On the side.
No. Non-existent.
Oh my goodness. Anyways. All right, guys. On to the next.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hypothetical Situations. As always, we love to hear you guys' thoughts on these situations, so please comment them below. Now, let's go ahead and pick from our hypothetical jar. Would you live your life differently if you knew no one would judge you no matter what you did?
That's a good question. I think we all would, honestly. I feel like a lot of what we do is based on other people's opinion. Like, stop ourselves from doing certain things because you're like, damn, if I do this, what will people think? Or if I do this, how will people react? Or how will this person react? Not necessarily people, but like just a certain person or something like that. So I think, yeah, I think we would all act a lot different.
I can definitely agree on that. I do think that we do a lot of stuff in our lives based on other people's opinions. I feel like our image in front of other people is important to everybody. So the first thing you think about is, oh, what are they going to think? Or what are they going to say? And maybe we shouldn't, think like that, because honestly, at the end of the day, it's your life. I feel like if there was a life with possibility where nobody would judge you, I think that person would live a very happy life.
Yeah, it would be a very happy life. There's no but to it.
The reality, I think, like you guys said, all of us would. Nobody would be judging you. You would be able to do whatever you please, live your life the way you want to.
Yeah, I think people would be a lot more daring and chase their dreams more.
There would be nothing stopping them at that point,
Yeah, it would be, except themselves. I think we should all live like that. That is such a good way to live. But honestly, I mean, in this day and age, it would be very hard.
It would be. Even for our love life, sometimes we got to be careful where we love each other. Like I can't just randomly kiss my wife wherever I want, because not everybody that's around me is going to appreciate that.
That would go a long way for a lot of people's lives. And honestly, who the fuck cares, yo? Like, honestly, people need to live their own life and stop worrying about other people. And people need to stop worrying about what other people will think.
Period.
Period.
That's it.
Alrighty, our second situation. Would you dare to give up true love for $1 million? Never, never, ever, ever. My true love is my fortune.
What? Can I just think about it for a second? Jesus Christ. Like, honestly, money cannot buy you what true love can buy you. But how true is true love?
If you knew it was true love.
I love my husband. I love him very, very much. And I hope we grow old together. The answer for me is still no. But it's a valid point for me to take a second to think about.
Fast money goes quick, though.
True love and being broke does not sound as fun as having $1 million. I'm just kidding.
Editor's gonna be waiting for you after this video, okay?
No. I mean, like I said, my answer is still no. But some people think they're in love and they're in lust.
Mm-hmm.
So if you knew your true love was true, maybe it would outweigh $1 million.
Some people say that they're in love and it's not for the right reasons.
Some people fall in love with every person that they meet.
That is a big one as well.
Right.
Is there true love? Is there such a thing? Is it just conditional? I don't know.
Would you give it up, baby?
Putting you on the hot seat.
No.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm your true love. You hear me?
Are you sure?
Okay, maybe I'll grab the $1 million and then I'll call you and I'll let you know, and we can go on a date.
Exactly. There you go.
You know what I mean?
Money cannot buy everything, but some things you can live without. You know how many people are living just fine without their
Not
true
being
love?
And without money.
No, they ain't.
Yeah.
Whoever tells you that they're living just fine and they broke as shit is lying to your face.
Okay, I definitely wouldn't give up my true love. Apparently, my wife would consider it. She'll call me after. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll wait till you on the other
Somebody
side,
sleeping on the
baby.
couch today.
Let us know below. Would choose your true love over the $1 million? And if nobody would judge you, if you would live your life differently, comment them down below. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your opinion is. We would love to hear it. But with that being said, let's move on to our next segment.
Hey guys, and welcome to True Crimes, where we talk about some scary stories and just the weirdest things that we have found on the internet. And today's segment is on urban legends. This is not the very first time that we talk about urban legends on here. We talked about it a couple segments back. We dove deep into La Llorona and a couple of scary stories that we have heard about them, and even some of our personal lives. Today, I wanted to talk about two other urban legends. I mean, I know we grew up hearing about them, and maybe you guys have experienced something along those lines as well that have to do with these two. But specifically today, I wanted to talk about Candyman and Bloody Mary. Now, I'm a millennial, so I grew up and went to school around early 2000s. Now, around that time was when especially the Bloody Mary trend was happening. I remember it scared the crap out of me. My friends would want us to go and try it out, going into the bathroom, spilling some water on the mirror, chanting her name 3 times. Even to this day, I, as an adult, would not even attempt to do that. I am just a chicken shit when it comes to all of that stuff. I do not do like the Ouija board. I do not play with anything that has to do with the supernatural because I really do believe in it. I wanted to dive deep into these two, talk about the backstory, talk about some stuff I found on the internet that has to do with both cases, the Candyman and the Bloody Mary legend. And also, I wanted to open up the discussion between us to see if maybe we have gone through any of those experiences. So, starting off with the Candyman. So I have a story here. It says the real life tragedy of Ruthie Mae McCoy. So the Candyman legend, while rooted in fiction, touches on real life fears and tragedies, particularly with urban communities. In one such horrific event, this was back in 1987. This is the murder of Ruthie McCoy. She was a resident in a housing project up in Chicago. So one night she called 911 in panic, saying that someone had tried to break into her apartment through the bathroom mirror. The dispatchers didn't fully understand what she was talking about, but later discovered that the intruders had entered the apartment through a hole in the bathroom wall behind the mirror. Her cries for help went largely ignored until she was found dead 2 days later. Now, the fact that someone could invade someone's home through an ordinary bathroom mirror echoes to the core of what the Candyman stands for, right? Because that's what it is. Candyman comes through the mirror and kills you. That's the legend behind it. The haunting parallels between McCoy's real murder and the fictional Candyman heightened the fear surrounding, both the myth and the actual unsafe conditions of that public housing. So it's crazy the way that the two stories kind of mixed in a way. Now, of course, with McCoy, something that actually happened to her. People did intrude her house through the bathroom, but it just kind of created that mystery around the Candyman and whether or not that could possibly be. Now, the legend of the Bloody Mary, the ghostly figure that appears in the mirrors when you chant her name, may have some historical roots, but one amongst all of the tales involves a woman named Maryworth, who was reportedly accused of witchcraft. And I think this really ties down to where that Bloody Mary legend came from. According to locals there in Illinois, Maryworth was a woman who lived during the 1800s and was suspected of being a witch. She said that she would abduct runaway slaves, using them in her dark rituals, and even harmed children in the community. Angry townspeople eventually tracked her down, and she was burned at the stake like they did back in the 1800s for anyone that was accused of being a witch. As she was dying, though, Mary supposedly cursed the town, vowing that she would return if anyone dared to speak her name into the mirror. And that, I think that's where we can kind of connect on there, because I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I remember one time where I went to school, third graders couldn't go into the building to go to the bathrooms. We had to go to the portable ones. I remember one time I was in the bathroom, using the bathroom normal. I was the only one in the bathroom, but then I heard people coming in. It's a couple girls, but I'm inside the stall, so I couldn't see them. Once they came in, they turned off the lights and they started playing the game while I'm in there. I don't even know how fast I zoomed out of that bathroom, girl. I do not play with that stuff. I really, really, really believe it when it comes to like the paranormal stuff. Like they say, at night, don't look into a mirror because you could see the reflection of someone could be behind you or something like that. Like paranormal stuff, that's where it gets me. What about you guys? You guys have any experience with Candyman or Bloody Mary? Or any other urban legends that you know of?
Definitely Bloody Mary. I remember sleeping over at one of my friend's house and we were playing the game of Bloody Mary inside of her bathroom. All of a sudden, you start hearing like a bunch of cabinets open. Turn on the light and the cabinets legitimately are open.
Yeah, you see, that's a no for me. Where's the holy water? Like, no. I don't mess around with any of that stuff. I will make myself believe the most logic thing possible just to not convince myself that that could happen, because I just can't. I will have a heart attack. I have been around people who have done like the whole Bloody Mary and all that other stuff, but never have I participated in anything.
Not a big fan as well. I was just wrong timing, wrong place, wrong time.
Girl, you were brave, because I could have never. I could not. I don't think I ever tried, and I don't think I ever will. Like anything that has to do with like the paranormal stuff, like Cody says, I try to find logic around it when things happen. But that being said, I know one time, and this comes to another urban legend, which is Slenderman. I don't know if you know about the Slenderman or Slenderman. I don't know how you say that. Creepy thing that happened was that my daughter one time, it happened on a day that me and my husband were working in the morning. So she was home alone with her grandfather. And I don't know what she came to my room to get, but she states that she saw someone in my closet, a very long, skinny man. And I was like, girl, don't even say that because we about to move. See, I think kids do have an active imagination, but at the same time, I do really believe in all of that stuff. So it scares the living bejesus out of me. So I don't play with it. I don't play with it. I'm with Jesus. Jesus is with me, and that's all I know.
Amen.
Amen.
And I get so scared that I'm like, night, night. Go ahead and comment below anything that you want to share with us that has to do with urban legends. If you had any experiences with the Candyman, with Bloody Mary, with Slenderman, or any other urban legends that we have either mentioned or not, go ahead and comment it below so we get to know maybe a little bit deeper on these cases. So that being said, that is all I have tonight as far as urban legends go. And as always, if you weren't scared before, you are now. On to the next.
Welcome to Mindful Convos, where it can get a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. With that being said, the quote of the day is, "The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today." What is one thing that limits you other than doubt?
I would say fear limits me a lot because I'm a person that second guesses myself on a daily. Like, with my lives or my content, always second guessing myself.
I know the question's like other than doubt, but I doubt myself all the time. I don't know. I think I set myself back from a lot of things because of that, because I feel like I might not be like good enough, or I might not fulfill the shoes that I need to fulfill. Like lack of confidence in a way.
Lack of confidence works into that too. I'm real big on mindset, especially now. Whenever you set yourself up for something, you almost have to like fake it till you make it kind of thing. And lack of confidence definitely can eat at that.
Mistakes is something that limits all of us in general. I'm not saying I didn't do anything wrong. All I'm saying is that as of right now, I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm doing it right this time. We are where we need to be in all due reality, even if we think we aren't in the correct place at this time.
Yeah.
So at this very moment, I feel like I'm just trying to work on not limiting myself and just letting my doubts be a positive rather than a negative. You know what I mean?
I like how you put it that, you know, especially with mistakes, you are definitely where you're supposed to be, you know, because sometimes we plan things out for ourselves and they don't necessarily work out in our favor or the way we imagine them, but things work out how they're supposed to work out. Some people call it destiny, some people call it God's plan, you know, whatever you want to call it. It's almost like it's already written out for you. There's nothing you can do about a mistake. That's why it's called a mistake. When you do things on purpose, you do things on purpose. But when you mess up, it's a mistake. You keep it going. You know what I mean?
I know we've all have had our fair shares of mistakes in the past, but it's like you guys said, it's kind of like not allowing those mistakes to become you. You know, it was a mistake, so learn from it, analyze it, move forward from it.
You are not your mistakes, guys. Mistakes happen. That's why they're called mistakes. Now it's up to you whether or not you want to learn from your mistakes. You want to grow from your mistakes, and you don't want to do them again.
With that being said, what is your biggest doubt? And what can you do to move forward from this doubt?
To me, my biggest doubt is this new adventure, this new journey I'm on of becoming a social media content creator and just a social media persona, because it's one of those things like I dreamed about for so long. It's one of those like scary goals almost, you know, it's like it's a goal and I want it so much, it almost scares me to even do it. And of course, everything that ties to that, right? Because that's where the lack of confidence come in, like we were talking about, or like people's judgment plays a big part, putting in that seed of doubt on whether or not this is going to work out or not. So for me, that is, I guess, my biggest doubt is whether or not it will happen for me. You know, I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep it moving, keep it trucking, keep it going forward. Us in general, you guys have joined me on this wonderful journey now. Shocked me when you said yes, you guys would join me on this, because not a lot of people are brave enough to do that, you know. You guys are super brave. Just know that. You guys are super brave for doing this, because how many of us dream of this, you know, and it's hard work. And it's a learning curve, a huge learning curve. No, like I said, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it possible. I know this is my dream. And I know you guys kind of added to my dream. And I hope that this is your dream.
I think it's anybody's dream to be able to be your own boss. Sometimes that peace of mind of just being able to actually love what you do, like it's a big thing. And I know that that's one of our dreams. Just being, you know, content with what we're doing.
It's not really my biggest doubt now, but before at some point it was. Or for some of our viewers, of course, it might be something that they're struggling with right now. The feeling of like, you know, like you don't understand your true self, or that you have to try to fit in somewhere or anywhere at all times. One way to move on from that is honestly forgetting what others think, and for sure doing what you got to do.
Yeah, that's true. There's so many people that feel so uncomfortable in their own skin, and not necessarily because they are uncomfortable with their skin, but because everybody else makes them feel uncomfortable of who they are. It's really sad that people are forced, in a sense, to feel uncomfortable in their own skin.
My biggest doubt would be I don't even know.
And that's okay. All right. So ask yourself, if I remain where I am today, am I going to be fulfilled for tomorrow? Take a risk. Be spontaneous. You only get one chance at this, and you're doing so great. Oh, don't forget, love yourself, okay? It's okay to do that. On to the next.
Hey guys, and welcome to Deep Dives, where we analyze music, movies, and shows. And today we're going to take a deep dive into the world of, if you can guess with my background, Beetlejuice. So in the spirit of Halloween, in the spirit of spooky season, which we have now finally reached, I wanted to take a deep dive into Beetlejuice number uno. We're not going to be talking about Beetlejuice, although I did go see the movie. I know you guys haven't seen the movie, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. Girl, you got to see it. Oh my God. Me and Eder were dying laughing from the moment it started till the end. It is so much fun. It's so funny. But today, no worries, guys. I'm not going to do any spoilers on Beetlejuice, but we are going to go over Beetlejuice, the first one. So as a quick reminder, we are not professional reviewers, nor are we professional critics. These are just our personal opinions. But with that being said, for anyone that has not watched the original Beetlejuice, this is your spoiler alert. This will be your only warning. So if you don't want any spoilers, go ahead and move forward, and I will give you a countdown. So 3, 2, 1. All right, they're gone. Okay, perfect. Now we can speak freely. So Beetlejuice, as we all know, it is a very classic movie. It was made back in 1988, guys. None of us were alive.
Wow, that's crazy.
When that was made. I remember watching Beetlejuice for the very first time, probably as like an older kid, not necessarily a teen, but probably an older kid. And I still watch it. I love that movie. And I know, Nash, you were telling me that you love it too.
What? Every Halloween? That's me. But that and Addams Family, oh girl, it's over.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Those are such good classic movies, girl. For anyone that needs a refresher. Now I'm going to talk about the movie, but I don't want to go into too much detail because today we're actually going to play a little bit of a trivia. So
I love it.
Get your boards ready, girls. Get your boards ready, guys. Whoever's watching us that wants to join in on the fun. See how many answers you can get right. But as we know, this Beetlejuice is about a normal couple who happen to be dead. They absolutely love their house. They're decorating it, putting all their precious time into it. And then unfortunately, they die, and the family that comes in does not like what they have done with the place and remakes it all for them, bringing our couple to a whirlwind where they want to get all of these people out of their home and just have all of their stuff back. In a sense, they try to scare them out, but at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. So they end up getting the help of Beetlejuice, which unfortunately doesn't work the way they think it would work. But that being said, I don't want to go too much into detail because I do have a couple questions here for my girls. And for you guys, whoever wants to join in, as always, at the end, if you want to put in on the comments how many you got right, how many you got wrong, see if you can beat Cody and Nash. Let's see who is the winner out of our Beetlejuice trivia today. So let's start here. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys some multiple choice questions. Some are easy, some are medium, some are a little bit harder, but it'll just get harder as the game goes on. So out of 6 questions, let's see how many you guys get right. Let's see who wins. So boards at the ready?
Boards at the ready.
Perfect. All right. So starting off with a very, very easy question here. What is the color of Beetlejuice's iconic suit? Is it purple, red, green, or black and white striped? Go ahead and show your answers and we'll see who gets it right. Hey, yes, you both get a point. Black and white striped. It is the iconic Beetlejuice outfit. I think everyone wanted a black and white striped blazer pantsuit. All right, next question, girls. All right, this one's kind of easy as well. Who directed Beetlejuice? Was it Steven Spielberg, Tim Burton, John Carpenter, or Wes Anderson?
I'm ready.
Ready? Cody's like, de ti marín de dos pingües, cúcara, máscara, títere, pues. Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. Tim Burton was my second answer. Yeah, you guys are both right. That is the power of guessing. That is hilarious. Okay, perfect. Yes, it was Tim Burton that directed Beetlejuice. He's also directed a lot of other great movies, including Nightmare Before Christmas, which is another one of my favorite movies from him. So
somebody else's too.
Yeah. All right, next question. Which actress played Lydia Deetz? Was it Winona Ryder, Christina Ricci, Molly Ringwald, or Alyssa Milano? All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, go ahead and show me your answers in 3, 2, 1. Both of you are incorrect. What?
Did we pick the same answer?
Ryder. She is iconic for that role. That is the one person I feel like it's one of those characters. It's kind of like Johnny Depp with Jack Sparrow, that it just became like you can't see Winona without seeing Lydia. Like that is her character.
Not actors at all.
I'm not that great either. So don't worry. I got you girls. But it's okay. You guys are still 2 and 2. All right. So remember, the first one to 5 points is the winner. So I'll do a couple more questions and see who can reach 5 points first. This is a medium question. Just in case, if you paid really good attention to the movie, you will know what it is. So question is, what is the name of the handbook Adam and Barbara find after they die? Is it A, Ghost Guide, B, Handbook for the Recently Deceased, C, Guide to the Afterlife, or D, Spirit's Manual? No cheating, Nash. All right, ready? All right, go ahead and show your answers. Yeah, it is the Handbook of the Recently Deceased. Okay, perfect. You are both still tied at 3 points. All right, let's see who can get this next one. So again, it's one of those questions that if you really paid attention to the movie, you will remember. But the question is, how do Adam and Barbara die? Is it A, a car accident, B, a house fire, C, poison, or D, they drown in the lake? Trick question. Ready?
I got this wrong.
No. Let's see. You ready, Cody?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Show your answers in 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is a car accident. Technically, they do drown, but they die because of the accident. So, all right. Well, you both have 4 points each. Next question. Which song plays during the famous dinner scene where the guests are possessed? Is it A, Shake Senora, B, Deo, the Banana Boat song, C, Jump in the Line, or D, Hot, Hot, Hot?
They all play.
Now it's to figure out what is the actual name of the song. All right. Show your answers in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. You both are correct.
It's cute, Delia.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Otho, are you doing
Work
this?
all night and a drink a rum. Daylight come and me want go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me want go home.
Love it. Love it. Okay. All right. Tiebreaker question it is. All right. So for the tiebreaker question, this will be one of the harder questions. But again, if you remember the movie, and honestly, I didn't even remember this part of the movie. So it's a very, very significant part, specific part, and hopefully guessing will get you a long way. And this is the tiebreaker between the two of you. So you guys stand at 5 points and 5 points. All right. So tiebreaker question is, how long in minutes is the movie Beetlejuice? Is it 85 minutes, 92 minutes, 105 minutes, or 118 minutes? I'm guessing will take you a long way. 3, 2, 1. Nash is the winner. Oh man, so close, Cody. Oh my goodness, but you played a good game. You played a good game. But Nash, you have taken it. You are our trivia champion.
Stayed strong, okay? I stayed strong.
You did. You did really well. She's the wiener. You did really good, Cody. I am super proud of you because you're not really good at movies for the most part. So that was really good. You hung in there. That last question was just a difficult one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So remember, if you want, go ahead and comment down below how many answers you got correct. Let us know if you got that tiebreaker question correct. That was actually a pretty difficult one. So
yeah.
With that being said, if you haven't watched Beetlejuice, go now. It is in movies currently. We are at the very end of September here, 2024. So if you haven't watched Beetlejuice, go on to the movies right now and watch it. It is just an awesome movie. Honestly, best movie I've seen in this last couple of weeks. I know I say that a lot about movies. I am a very big fan of movies, but nevertheless, very good movie to watch. Well, that was all we have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we did. As always, remember, comment, like, share, and subscribe, guys. And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.